now we have with us Mr. Ahmed Kamal, Chairman, Federal Flood Commission. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Okay, so let's start. What do you think about today's Expo and what are your thoughts and how do you think this is important for Pakistan?
Being the ex-member DRR of National Disaster Management Authority, in fact, this is really a very good thing that I am seeing in Islamabad and in Pakistan happening first time. And although we are a bit late, but it is a good beginning. And probably this is the time when all the entities, all the public sector, private sector entities should come together under its umbrella and should take something for them for recombining or reuniting again in future with some good progress made on relevant issues on which the DRR, this Expo is focusing, and then the lessons or the recommendations we are going to get out of this Expo DRR.
Okay, so my next question would be, as you know, in 2010, Pakistan faced a major national disaster, and even last year we did. In 2010, we faced almost a loss of $10 billion. So what do you think are the major financial challenges that we need to overcome so that we don't face this in the future, like for Pakistan?
I think that this is a very pertinent question that you have put in. As a matter of fact, disaster or meeting the disaster expenses is not a development task. It is something, you are putting in some money, and that money is for the sake of, restoring the damages to their original position, if not to the better position. So after 2010 floods, from the forum of National Disaster Management Authority, there was a thinking, started, why should not there be some sort of a separate fund which should be used primarily for focusing on pre-disaster issues like prevention, mitigation and preparedness. If we combine all these, then this is disaster risk reduction. So I think that it was probably in November 2016 when this National Disaster Risk Management Fund was finally conceived, and then there was an MOU signed between the government of Pakistan and the Asian Development Bank. Having spent about 7 years after that, by virtue of the support of the National Disaster Risk Management Fund, so much good on ground that we have brought in. And I should say that by virtue of major investment in the water-related disasters, the role of National Disaster Risk Management Fund have very profoundly been, seen, and the perspective is now gone wider than before. Let me also share with you, probably within this month or 31st of August, we are going to sign also an MOU. My department is going to sign an MOU with National Disaster Risk Management Fund, and the basic purpose behind is to implement the flagship project of Flood Protection Sector project and to implement the National Flood Protection Plan 4. We also have in our planning to jointly move not only in the water sector but towards raising awareness, jointly, along with NDMA and other organizations, jointly organizing awareness workshops, seminars, trainings, bringing in the youth, bringing in the academia, bringing in the youth from schools, colleges, as well as from the university.
All right, this is really nice to hear, and all the efforts all of you are putting in, this is really nice. Lastly, I would just like to say, if you have anything to say to the public in general, to the students and to our stakeholders, other organizations we're working with and collaborators.
I would like to first of all congratulate National Disaster Management Authority, National Disaster Risk Management Fund, and all the organizers and all those who have participated and those are participating in this, and including you and all youngsters and everyone. Secondly, I have always said this thing that disaster management is a field where, irrespective of religion, irrespective of our differences, it is one area, it is one subject where we can join hands together under a single umbrella. So that's why I say that probably this is the area where we can also create mutual harmony, greater harmony and greater, you can say, coordination and unity. So my sort of a message would be that let's all combine and have and use this umbrella, come under this umbrella, irrespective of our differences, but for the common cause of making our country, making ourselves, making our kids, making our old people and all that resilient in whatever way we can. So that would be my sort of a message.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. It was really nice speaking to you. Thank you so much.